Hello students, this is the sixth part of concept of compound angles. Today I am going to explain problems based on compound angles. Okay, this is our first problem, important problem. Let ABC be a triangle such that cot A plus cot B plus cot C equal to root 3. Then prove that the triangle is an equilateral triangle. A triangle ABC is said to be equilateral if all the sides are equal in length or all the angles are equal in magnitude. Okay. So, it is better to prove that angle A equal to angle B equal to angle C, or angle A equal to angle B equal to angle C, or any trigonometrical sin A equal to sin B equal to sin C, like that. In this problem, it is better to prove that cot A equal to cot B equal to cot C. Cot A equal to cot B, automatically A equal to B only, because here ABC are the angles of a triangle. If cot B equal to cot C, I can say that B equal to C. Cot A equal to cot C, I can say A equal to C. So, it is better to prove that cot A equal to cot B equal to cot C. Okay. For that, students, listen. In a triangle ABC, in the last part I proved one result, I want to write the result. 1 equal to cot A into cot B plus cot B into cot C plus cot C into cot A. This is one thing. What is given on root 3 equal to cot A plus cot B plus cot C. This is second. These two are indirectly given. So, by using these two, I want to prove that cot A equal to cot B equal to cot C. For my convenience, cot A is taken as X, cot B is taken as Y, cot C is taken as Z, for my convenience, let. Then the result 1 becomes xy plus yz plus zx equal to 1. I can say this is result 3. Yeah, next second one saying that x plus y plus z equal to root 3. This is result number 4. By using 3 and 4, I want to prove that x equal to y equal to z. Okay. For that, fourth equation is squared on other side. What happened on x plus y plus z whole square equal to root 3 whole square. So, what is the meaning of that? X square plus y square plus z square plus 2 times of xy plus yz plus zx equal to 3. X square plus y square plus z square plus 2 times of something equal to 3. Already from equation 3 you can say that xy plus yz equal 1 only. I will write 1. So, from 3. So, what I got here? X square plus y square plus z square equal to 3 minus 2, 1. Okay. Okay, students. So, I can say that this is result number 5. I want cross check with. Okay. For after 5 only. So, what is our plan? X equal to y equal to z. For that, we know one important result in algebra, that is x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square equal to 0. This happens only when x equal to y equal to z, because this is non-negative number plus non-negative number plus non-negative plus non-negative 0 means what? Each should equal to 0 only, means x minus y should be 0, y minus z should be 0, z minus x should be 0, x minus y equal to 0 means x equal to y minus z equal to 0 means y equal to z minus x equal to 0, z equal to x, so x equal to y equal to z. Okay. So, x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square equal to 0. Now, it is better to prove that x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square equal 0. Then from that I will get x equal to y equal to z. Okay, students? Consider x minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square. So this is same as x square plus y square minus 2xy, y square plus z square minus 2yz plus z square plus x square minus 2zx. Okay, students, here x square plus x square 2x square, y square plus y square 2y square, z square plus z square. What I can write? 2 times of x square plus y square plus z square minus 2 times of xy plus yz plus zx. Now substitutions. 2 into this is 1 only according to result 5, minus 2 into this is also 1 only from result 3. Okay, I will write from 3 and 5. So what is it? 0. So what you got? I will write here. X minus y whole square plus y minus z whole square plus z minus x whole square equal to 0. Just like a square plus b square equal to 0 means a must not should 0 nana, b must not 0 only, because non-negative plus non-negative never 0 unless both are equal to 0 only, like that. A square plus b square plus c square also 0 means a equal to 0, b equal to 0, c equal to 0 only. Okay. So this implies x minus y must not should 0 and y minus z must not should 0 and z minus x must not should 0. What is the meaning of that? X equal to y and y equal to z and z equal to x. Therefore, what I can say? X equal to y equal to z. Means what is that? X means cot A. Cot A equal to cot B equal to cot C. Then what I can say? Given triangle is an equilateral. Therefore, triangle ABC is an equilateral. So important question, students. So in any triangle, if cot A plus cot B plus cot C root 3, then we want to prove that become equilateral. Okay, in any triangle, we prove this result by using cot of A plus B plus C formula in part 5. So should remember like that. In any triangle, it happens 1 equal to cot A into cot B plus cot B into cot C plus cot C into cot C. Similarly, sigma tan A equal to tan B in any triangle. Sigma tan A equal to pi tan A, any triangle, like that. Okay. So root 3 equal to cot A plus cot B plus cot C given. For my convenience, cot A taken as x, cot B taken as y, cot C taken as z. So from that I got the result. Okay. The next, another important model. X equal to tan A, y equal to tan B, z equal to tan C, and none of a minus b, b minus c minus c are odd multiple of pi by 2. Then prove that sigma of x minus y by 1 plus xy. Okay, I want to take LHS, that is sigma of x minus y by 1 plus xy. That is sigma of tan A minus tan B by 1 plus tan A into tan B, which is same as sigma of tan of A minus B. Okay. Sigma, now I want to open sigma, I will write, students, here sigma of tan of A minus B equal to tan of A minus B plus tan of B minus C plus tan of C minus C. This is taken as result number 1. So sigma of x minus y by 1 plus xy you got as tan of A minus B plus tan of B minus C plus tan of C minus. Okay. I will write, if alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to 0 or pi or anything or pi or more generally n pi, then what happened? Already proved, no? Tan of alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to what happened? Tan 0 or tan pi and so on. What is the meaning of that? Tan of alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to 0 only. What is the meaning of that? Sigma tan alpha minus pi tan alpha must should 0, because tan of a plus b plus c, tan a plus tan b plus tan c minus tan a into tan b tan c by something, no? Numerator must should 0. That's why numerator must should 0. Sigma tan a equal to pi tan alpha. What is the meaning of that? Tan alpha plus tan beta plus tan gamma should be equal to tan alpha into tan beta into tan gamma. Students, listen, Anna. If alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to 0, directly I can use this. If alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to 0, directly I can say that tan alpha plus tan beta plus tan gamma equal to tan alpha into tan beta and gamma. That I will write. That is if alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to 0 or pi or whatever it may be in n pi, directly I can conclude that tan alpha plus tan beta plus tan gamma equal to tan alpha into tan beta into tan gamma only. Okay. So now observe, students, a minus b plus b minus c plus c minus a, addition 0 only, no? Observe, the addition 0 only. A get cancelled, B get, C get cancelled. Addition 0 only, no? Understood? What is the meaning of this? Say this is say alpha, say this is beta, say this is gamma. Alpha plus beta plus gamma equal to 0. Then what I can conclude? Tan of a minus b plus tan of b minus c plus tan of c minus a should be equal to, I will write down, tan of a minus b into tan of b minus c into tan of c minus a. What is the meaning of that? Sigma tan of a minus b equal to pi into tan of a minus b. Already I proved that, I will write it next page. Sigma of tan of m is what, nana? Sigma of x minus 1 by 1 plus xy only. Equal what you got now? Pi into x minus y by 1 plus xy. This only you want. Observe here, nana. Sigma of x minus y by 1 plus xy should be equal to pi of x minus 1 by 1 plus y. I proved using this hint. If alpha plus beta plus gamma 0 or pi or 2 pi, whatever it may be. So if, in this problem I want to take alpha plus beta plus gamma equal 0. If alpha plus beta plus gamma equal 0, then what I got? Tan alpha plus tan beta plus gamma equal tan alpha into tan beta tan gamma only. So this is taken as alpha, beta, gamma. The addition 0 only. That's directly I can say that tan of a minus b plus tan of b minus c plus tan of c minus a equal to tan of a minus b into tan of b minus c into tan of c minus a. That is sigma of tan of a minus b equal to pi tan of a minus b. What is the meaning of that? Sigma of x minus y by 1 plus xy equal to pi of x minus 1 by 1 plus xy only. Okay. Yeah, next problem, important model, students. Okay. Cos A is given as minus 2 by 3. Okay. Interesting question. Cos A equal to minus 2 by 3. Some time they will ask the question like this. Cos A equal to minus 2 by 3. Then find remaining trigonometrical ratios. So what happened, Anna? Tan A negative, no? In which quadrant happens? Either in Q2 or in Q3. That is not mentioned. Means what I can say? If theta is in Q2, you can find all trigonometrical ratios. If Q, theta means A here. A is in Q3, I can find all trigonometrical ratios. Leave it this problem, just the problem is given like this. Cos A equal minus 2 by 3, then find all trigonometrical ratios. Okay. So what happened? Cos A negative. Cos A is negative. Implies A belongs to either Q2 or Q3. Not mentioned, no? So what I will take, if Q2, A is in Q2, what happened? I will find all trigonometric ratios. Or second case, I will find A belongs to Q3. If A is in Q2, all trigonometrical ratios are negative except sine and cosec. If A is in Q3, all trigonometrical ratios negative except tan and cot. How to solve this type of problem, students? Actually, cos A equal minus 2 by 3 means using unit circle concept only, you want to find remaining trigonometrical ratios. But in an examination, by using a small right triangle, you can find. Actually, we will assume that A is acute. A is acute. Actually, here A is not acute. Cos A is equal minus 2 by 3. A is obtuse only here. But just like you need to assume that A is acute, and you need to complete all the sides of a right triangle. This is taken as a cos means adjacent side by hypotenuse. So obviously this is 9 minus 4 root 5, I think. Okay. Now all trigonometrical ratios I can write. Sin A I can write. Sin A, that is equal to root 5 by 3. Cos A I can write. Cos A equal to 2 by 3. Tan A, without symbol I am writing first of all. Tan A equal root 5 by 2. Cot A equal to, what happened, reverse of the 2 by root 5. Secant A equal to 3 by 2. Cosecant A equal to 3 by root 5. Now you want to find actual values. No? Q2, no? This is plus, all are minus symbols. So these are the actual values of all trigonometric ratios when cos A equal to minus 2 by 3. Okay. So now Q3, what happened? All trigonometrical ratios are negative except tan and cot. So this is A, say this is 2, this is 3, this is root 5. Okay. So what is sin A? Again root 5 by 3 only. What is cos A? Again 2 by 3 only. You write first of all without symbol. Tan A root 5 by 2. So cos A, that is equal to 2 by root 5. Secant A 3 by 2. Cosecant A 3 by root 5. Now symbols. Tan positive, cot positive, remaining all are negatives. It's minus. In this way, you can solve some problem. Cos A is minus 2 by 3, then find all trigonometrical ratios. Okay. But this is different situation. Triangle, this one. In a triangle. Clearly, I can explain. In a triangle. Okay. If given in triangle ABC, cos A is given as minus 2 by 3. In general, triangle is not mentioned means A may be in Q2 or maybe Q3. Q3 means what, angle 180, greater than 180 and less than 270. But it's a triangle, no? Any angle never less than 180. You take any triangle, acute or obtuse, whatever it may be. Obtuse means this angle is greater than 0, greater than 90 and less than 180 only. Obtuse, that only possible. What is the meaning of that? Your A never 180 to 270. Here actually cos A is minus 2 by 3. Cos A is minus 2 by 3. A may be in Q2 or A may be in Q3 in general. But I can say that in this situation, A is not in Q3. If A is in Q3, the angle should be from 180 to 270. But why I am saying A is not in Q3? Triangle concept here. Triangle. In a triangle, any angle never greater than 180 degree. That's why what I can say, in a triangle is mentioned. No, that's directly I can say that A is in Q2 only. Directly I can say that A is in Q2. This triangle is obtuse angle triangle. Okay, now by using small right triangle, I want to complete all trigonometrical ratios. I am assuming that A is acute here. Actually, A is obtuse. But to find remaining trigonometries, you want to assume that A is acute and you want to write all sides of that right triangle. After that, you can find all trigonometric ratios. After that, you can find their signs. Here 2, this is 3, this is root 5. Okay, what I want? Sin A, tan A I want. Sin A. Actually, root 5. that is in second quadrant, plus tan A I want, tan A equal root 5 by 2, the 2 is in second quadrant, should write minus. Yeah, now you want to write a quadratic equation whose roots are sin alpha and tan alpha. So I will write that. We know that quadratic equation with roots alpha and beta is x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta equal to 0. This is quadratic equation whose roots alpha and beta. So our answer is x square minus what is sin A plus tan A into x plus sin A into tan A equal to 0. X square minus root 5 by 3 plus half, that is minus root 5 by 2 x plus root 5 by 3 into minus root 5 by 2 equal to 0. Okay. So what happened on x square minus here LCM is 6, 2 root 5 minus 3 root 5. I want cross check. Okay. Plus, so minus into plus minus 5 by 6 I can write, minus 5 by 6, minus 5 by 6 equal to 0. So x square minus, minus of minus plus root 5 by 6 into x minus 5 by 6 equal to 0. Final answer 6x square plus root 5x minus 5 equal to 0 is the required quadratic equation whose roots are sin A and tan A. Okay. Our next problem, fifth problem, students, here. Important result. Tan of pi by 4 plus A in terms of tan A. Actually, this is the form of tan of A plus B, tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B. That is 1 plus tan A by 1 minus tan A. This is important. Therefore, 1 plus tan A by 1 minus tan A is remembered as tan of pi by 4 plus A. One result. Similarly, 1 minus tan A by 1 plus tan A is remembered as tan of pi by 4 minus A. These are important results. Okay. Similarly, what we will get here for this? Cot A minus 1 by cot A plus 1 you will get for this cot of pi by 4 plus A. You should remember. Okay. Next question, 7th question. Cos 9 degree plus sin 9 degree by cos 9 degree minus sin 9 degree. I want to convert all in terms of tans. Numerator and denominator divided by cos 9 degree. Numerator and denominator is divided by cos 9. Obviously, cos 9 never 0, no? No problem. Directly, cos 9 by cos 1 plus sin 9 by cos 9 tan 9 by 1 minus tan 9. Just now I explained 1 plus tan A by 1 minus tan A nothing but tan of pi by 4 plus A. Tan of pi by 4 plus A. Pi by 4 45 plus A. A means 9 degree. So that is, what is that, Nana? Tan of 54 degree. This is the answer. Or tan 54 nothing but cot 36 only, 90 minus 36 you can write. So this is another important thing, Nana. How can you remember? Note cos x plus sin x by cos x minus sin x is remembered as tan of pi by 4 minus x plus x. Okay. Yeah. Next problem. Yeah. Tan 50 degree minus tan 40 degree should be proved as 2 tan 10 degree. So I want to take RHS. 2 tan 10 degree, 2 tan 90 minus 80 degree, 2 cot 80 degree, 2 cot 2 into 40 degree. Already we have a formula, I will write here. 2 cot 2 theta equal to cot theta minus tan theta. Established fact in the part 5. So what I can write, this is cot 40 minus tan 40. Okay, cot 40 can, no, I want to write here. Cot 40 nothing but tan 50 only, no? Tan 50 minus tan 40. This is LHS. Therefore, LHS equal to RHS. Student, tan 40, no? Tan 50 only, no? Sorry, cot 40. Cot 40 can be written as cot of 90 minus 50. Cot of 90 minus theta, tan 50 only. Okay.